Hi class. So for my activity, I picked naming this thing, and it's like a little paper with pictures on it, and I also cut out a picture and then they can match it to the picture and verbally like say the word. For me, designing it was pretty simple. I do this every day in my work, and so I didn't really have problems picking an activity and like connecting it to certain domains and objectives. But what I noticed is when I was implementing the activity, I think it went really well as far as like his comprehension and being able to identify and match items. But I think that's where it got a little like complicated, because that was like his favorite thing. So he would match them and then peel them off, because I did like Velcro, and then he would peel them off and then he would do them again. And so it was really hard even asking questions. Like he would just point to it. He really didn't want to say the words, even though I know he knows what they are, and I've heard him, some of them, not all of them. I did ones that I knew that he did, and then ones that I wasn't sure or have never heard him say before. And I thought that was a good like introduction to the activity, just because it is like familiar words, and it kind of encourages them to say more words or put words together. And so that part didn't go quite as planned, because like I said, I feel like he was more interested in peeling them off and sticking them back on. And so in the future, I think I'll do like little flashcards and just being like, what is this? Can you say, more or less matching it, and there being more just like hands-on things to distract them. So I think that part is another that I'll change. And then even doing the My First Words book prior to it, I notice he only wants to point out the ones that he knows, and then when I would point out ones like he didn't know, he would like just turn the page, or he wasn't really interested in things if they weren't like car related or bug related. And so really challenging him to say new words and using things that connect more like to bugs and vehicles, like maybe doing like a picture of outside and saying, can you say outside? Like, this is where the bugs live. Just making more of those connections with the things that he's truly interested in. And then maybe even doing it with a friend, because if he hears his friend say it, then he's, it can encourage him to say it as well. Because another thing with him is that he is very active, and so while he did like changing them back and forth and peeling them off and putting them back in, it was hard to get him to sit still at the table and like want to work on the activity, because he just wants to like run around and whatnot. So I think I do have some different ways that we can go about even doing, like I said, this exact activity, just maybe in a little bit different way. Thank you.